inside the Chiefs practice facility with Chiefs quarterbacks coach Jim Zorn. Coach, really in this offseason, you're kind of the Chiefs' only unrestricted free agent this far. And you know, it's well received by the fan base. Coach Haley had a lot of flattering things to say about you when he announced your addition to the team. What can fans expect about Jim Zorn, the coach? How do you approach coaching every single day?
Well, I just, one, I'm enthusiastic about coaching quarterbacks, no question about it. I think I'm a hands-on type of coach. I think I notice details, and I think my approach to our quarterback situation is to really, you know, my problem is I haven't been able to even talk to Matt almost this whole offseason, one or 2 days, but that's been about it. So I'm really looking forward to jumping in and working alongside of him and helping him just with some of the details of the game.
I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of hours together in the coming weeks and months. That approach to your coaching style, is it rubbed off from the way you were as a player? Is that how you approach the game then as well?
Well, I think my approach to the game as I played is to, and this has been coached into me as well, is to try to bring out the natural talents. And I think Matt has natural talents. I don't want to kind of constrict those. I want to bring those out. But the game is played in a disciplined fashion, and I think to bring some discipline to his play and with coupling that with some of his natural talents, you know, I hope to enhance his game.
Well, you're a guy who definitely aired it out throughout your career. How has the game changed for quarterbacks since when you played and now as your coach?
That's a good question. I think some of the things that have changed is the quarterbacks have to be much more detailed when they're on the line of scrimmage. They have to notice things. The evil defensive coordinators in this league kind of wreak havoc among offenses, and so I think quarterbacks have to notice a lot more than, say, I did in the 70s and 80s, just because there's just so much more to deal with. I think quarterbacks have to be very physical. They have to be tough physically because the speed, the strength, and power that they get hit with, you got to keep getting back up. And so they have to be in great shape. They also have to be physically tough. I don't think this is a big change, but you have to be able to play from play 1 to play 70 or whatever that final snap is. You got to be able to have a consistency. That takes just that mental discipline kind of in the game and then on the sideline to get ready for that next series. Those are things that will continue through whoever's playing this game.
Yeah, with Matt and the rest of these quarterbacks, you'll be one of the primary evaluators. And with that said, what are you looking for? What's the best way, other than wins, to measure how a quarterback is playing?
Yeah, I think just the overall ability to, I always call it act medium. And what I mean by that is when things are going well and he's a part of that excitement of throwing touchdown passes, can he play the next series? That's what I'm looking for. Not to have a letdown in the next series because he thought, gosh, I've really done my job. And then if he's done something or the team hasn't performed as well on a particular series, thrown a pick, we fumbled, we didn't score, can he come back out that next series and perform at a high level? So I'm looking for that consistent play and not ups and downs. Although, you know, we all love the ups than we do the downs. But just that consistent play, that's what I want to see from our quarterbacks.
You've had nearly 6 months now since you were hired to dig through the Chiefs playbook and become familiar with the way things are done here in Kansas City. What are some of the similarities and differences from the offense that you installed when you were head coach in Washington to what you see here?
Yeah, I think there's some similarities in some of the pass pattern concepts and things like that. What's not similar is all the vocabulary. So those are the things that I've been mulling over. I would love to have had some practices. We would have been through mini camps, OTAs, and things like that had we had this a different off season. So I've been working with some of the other assistant coaches on trying to get up to speed with the vocabulary. That's probably the biggest difference. And then maybe how we read a particular play. There might be some differences in how I approach a particular play, and those will have to be worked out with what Todd wants, what his vision is, And you know, we got to go with that versus what my vision might be, and then you know, I'll be communicating that back and forth as we work through the season.